Yeah, they got big kaboom. They got big boom boom. I like
She's
it.
loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major.
I'm always ready.
Hey, behemoth. Yes.
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed.
What the hell is even that?
Hot damn. He just... Woo! He just teleported out there. Hot dang. Hot dang on a stick. It's time for the real video to begin. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fallout 4. We're finally getting back into Fallout 4. I apologize for the long break. I have been insanely busy with college and stuff this past like month or so.
Paladin Dance is waiting for you inside, recruit.
So I've been extremely busy on that end, and so haven't had any time to really make any videos, so I've just been kind of uploading shorts recently.
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, they got big kaboom. They got big boom boom.
The Pridwin.
I like
She's
it.
loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here, and that means we're going to war.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about
That's
to get to know
slightly
the Pridwin
debatable,
up
depending
close
on
and personal.
what part of
I
history you're
received
talking
orders that we're
about.
both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Oh yeah. There has been nothing but problems this past month when it comes to college. And yeah. The reason why I can't have done any videos, which I've said before. That counts?
Hostile during the flight.
Jeez.
I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting.
Yeah.
We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
So yeah. A lot of problems that I've been encountering this past month. And this past, I suppose, few months has just been nothing but
The
problems
Commonwealth
for
looks
me.
different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air.
Certainly nice,
We're gonna
but,
need
you know,
that edge when we take on the Institute.
it would be a
They've
lot
already proved
nicer
they're
if
far superior,
it was
which means there's
daytime
no
for
telling
this.
what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal.
I think the Brotherhood is a bit too focused on trying to take technology and have it for themselves rather than actually helping people, but that's just my opinion. I don't agree that probably in terms of lore-wise and like military strength and stuff like that, it's probably one of the greatest threats to the Institute within Fallout 4, at least for my opinion, for lore and stuff. But I'm just not going to choose really Thurndine. I'm just going to choose the whole peace between all the factions kind of thing.
All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
I'm always ready.
I certainly had a interesting recent live stream, I will say that much. I don't think you'll see any of the comments because they were... Well, let me put it this way. They weren't very polite. They weren't very nice, I'll put it to you that way.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is
Those of you for a certain one person who might have seen it, you certainly know what I mean when I mean that they weren't exactly the friendliest people.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction, and most impressively, without question. Now
I think
that
it's
the ship is in
raining outside
position,
right now.
it is time to reveal our purpose.
It doesn't
And
spill into my
underneath
room.
the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam.
Not sure why he's over here,
Familiarize
but
yourself with the
he's
Crippler's
here.
crew. Are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute.
Yeah. I don't really care about fighting Institute with you guys. I got my own plan in mind.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Aye, Captain.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Let's do this.
Why won't you die?
Yay. Yay, Behemoth. Yes.
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed.
Bada bee, bada boo. There you are. Alright. Let's go.
Getting hungry? No green stuff here. So boring. What? Who's there?
A lot of what you were probably hoping to see was probably skipped because this place is just a son of a bitch and just utterly destroyed my encoder. Bye bye.
Nope. Stop hiding!
Bye-bye. Yeah, I'll speak to you in one momento. I want to take a hot little look around here for any of that sweet loot. Because I love me some loot. It's time to look around for that sweet loot. Oh, that voice hurts. I don't think there's anything down there. Let's go. I think that's pretty much everything.
Look
Hello.
at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Sure.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
That I will. Well, a small tidbit of information I just got while I'm recording this episode is that we have reached 16,000 views. Over 16,000 views on my channel. That is incredible. Thank you very much for watching me do all this random stuff and seemingly looking boring while doing so. Thank you.
Elder.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Look, I have a hair. That's gonna be annoying.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Sounds like you're gonna have me crawling through the sewers now.
It could be the sewers, the transit tunnels, or maybe an old vault. We just don't have enough information right now. I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Yeah, I am not telling you a damn thing. I'm gonna be helping the Minutemen. Thank you very much.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine.
Holy Jesus, that was love lag.
Forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Bunch of weirdos. Bunch of weirdos in here. Jesus.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're on the railroad. What's this all about?
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg.
I know this sounds
But
crazy,
he's
but
dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to
he'll be fine.
Don't worry about me, Amari.
Just walk
Let's
it
do
off.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
Nice.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
That'll work. I'm the
On the
protagonist.
other side.
I'm the protagonist. These things just work out. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
I will be skipping through a lot of the extra dialogue, because there's extra dialogue you can do interacting between certain things within the memories. I will be skipping those. It just gives extra bit of lore and stuff as to the story of Kellogg, his backstory, stuff like that.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Yeah, we'll be skipping through these. That's the one we're looking for. Basically, that's his mother, and his father is not very nice, and he had a very, very bad childhood, to put it nicely. This here is his wife, and they're just kind of talking. They have a baby, stuff like that.
Let's keep looking.
And he wants to protect them. He wants to kind of get out of the kind of job he's doing, I guess, with all of the money that he wants to earn, I think.
How did you think this was gonna end?
And then whoever this voice is, I'm pretty sure they end up killing Mary, the daughter, and his wife.
You could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck
And
with
they get
you.
revenge, because it's like a revenge for something he did to them. So he breaks in, slaughters them all, presumably. And then this is the couple wastelanders, I think, who want his help for something,
Well, we
I
seem to be
believe.
getting closer. Try this next one.
And then this next one, I believe, is his meeting with the Institute, in which they first recruit him. He destroys the kind of two there as a test. They're like, we can use you. You're pretty good.
One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Yeah, and so this one right here is the beginning of Fallout 4, but from their perspective. So I'll be skipping through this as well.
I found another intact.
Like I said, if you guys want to see these, there's probably videos online, or if you want to buy the game yourself to look at the storyline, you can do so as well. And then here is Sean, our son, playing around.
Recent memory. So, good
I
news,
can't actually skip this one, I don't think. So we'll just kind of wait and play around, wait for things to play out.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
What the hell is even that?
Hot damn! He just teleported out there.
Now it all makes
Hot
sense.
dang! Hot dang on a
Nobody's found
stick.
The entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance.
How about that?
Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Yep. All ready.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
And that's the point.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
I'll find a way to get through the rats. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe.
Oh,
By the
yeah.
way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, as you probably saw, I didn't mention it before, but her dialogue when we first entered, she helps with the railroad in wiping the memories of synths and stuff, so they don't think they're synths, they think they're humans. So then they can have a normal life. It's where X688 went to. When he got his memory wiped, he went over here next to him to talk to her and get his memories wiped. I'm pretty sure he leaves a thing, a holotape, if you come here before, I think, this quest line or sometime or something like that. But yeah.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're...
Right.
That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
I'm going alone.
I'm gonna head out on my own.
Good luck out there.
Yep. Alright, so I'll probably leave this episode here. I do want to quickly modify something, but I'll do that afterwards.
Sounds
so if
like
you
Ellie
guys...
needs to talk to us. We should head back to the office next chance we get.
Shut it. Not talking to you.
Of Steel.
Shut it.
All I'm saying. Just like Samuel.
Anyway, just to get away from those guys, if you guys